So you guys already know why you guys clicked onto this video, so let's just get right into it. And apologies for like the really bad mic quality. I'm really just using my earphones right now, and I'll probably get a better mic in future, but this is all we have, so we're gonna use it. I asked you guys both on my Insta and TikTok for questions for this Q&A, and I've received much more of a response on TikTok, which is what we're gonna start with now. I have the names up of the people who asked the questions, so I'm not going to try to pronounce them. You guys can just see. What do you use for digital and traditional art? I use the Generation 7 iPad and the Generation 1 Apple Pencil for digital art, and I draw on Procreate now. I used to draw on Medibang Paint, which is also a really good drawing app. When doing traditional art, I would sketch first of all with any kind of mechanical pencil you could find, and then ink with the micron pens. Then I would color with Copic markers, color pencils, and a hoo-hoo markers, and then finish it off with like a white gel pen. I only displayed some of the traditional supplies I have, but I normally just like build them up and just keep them in a drawer together. What's your favorite drawing you've done so far? The drawing you see right now that's in progress is definitely the one that's my favorite so far. Is art a career you want to pursue in the future? Basically making a career out of it, or do you have other plans? Art has definitely been a choice I have considered. However, I think I want to just keep it a hobby that I can just enjoy. As for the career I might pursue in the future, it has been considered, but it is definitely not confirmed yet. How can you improve on drawing in an anime art style? My advice would be to just observe and practice. Look at other artists that have an anime art style, look at anime you have watched and admire, and just observe like the little traits that they share and try to incorporate that into your drawings. How's your childhood? Did it consist of drawing as well? It definitely did consist of drawing. I took a lot of interest in just drawing anime because I did come across anime at a very young age. And I also drew a lot of like small comics with like little characters that I've just made up. And I would just create them after school and be really proud of them. I didn't really try to improve either, so they just stayed in the same state they did. And they weren't the best drawings, but of course that's just how every kid start off. What's your favorite color palette to work with? Not exactly sure if this is the answer you're looking for, but I work with a lot of like warm tones, and I try to stay on the more light and slightly faded color palette. What artist styles influence your own? I take a lot of inspiration off of the artists that I follow on Instagram and TikTok, but the main artist I would say that bears a resemblance to my own art style would be this artist. Definitely not gonna attempt to pronounce her username, but yeah, you guys should definitely follow her. Her art's just so pretty to look at, and yeah, that's who I mainly take after. Do you think an Apple Pencil is needed to do digital art? Definitely not. I see like so many artists that I follow that just like use their fingers or have a stylus. I even originally used my fingers. At the time I was still a beginner, so it doesn't really help. But yeah, you could definitely achieve by just like working with your fingers or with a stylus. I mean, like right now I'm like doodling with my fingers because why not? But yeah, you can definitely achieve so much better pieces with just your fingers. Who's your favorite to draw, and what inspires you to keep on drawing? I love your drawings. Honestly, I don't have a favorite to draw. I love doing fan art though, so like any show or game that I play and am just like such a fan of, I will love to draw their characters. As for those that inspire me, well, just like the artists that I follow and also whoever just like pop up on my feed, I just get like this whole like spurge of energy to just like get inspired and just like start drawing. As for tutorials, I'm definitely up for the challenge. But I'm not exactly sure where to start. So definitely help me out, guys, and just comment what particular tutorial would you guys like to watch. Who's your favorite character in Mystic Messenger? When I was first introduced to Mystic Messenger, it was definitely 707. I don't know, I just have a thing for like glasses guys. So, yeah, but I definitely stand them all now. And Saeran is like definitely my second favorite now. Is there a drawing you are absolutely proud of? I tend to be proud of the majority of what I create, but like it'll be temporary. So right now I'm very proud of the piece that you are seeing right now. Interested in making a webtoon? Your art style seems very interesting and aesthetically pleasing. First of all, thank you very much for saying that. That means a lot. And second, yes, I am very interested in making a webtoon. I'm actually in the process of making one now. I have a story laid out. I have like a storyboard written out for like my 3 episodes, but I have yet to actually draw it. So yeah, it'll just take some time till I can actually start finishing the 3 episodes, and then it'll be released. What inspires your art style? I'd definitely say that my art style is inspired by anime in general and has a hint of like cartoon factors, I guess. But yeah, right now it used to be more cartoon based, but now it's more anime based. I love your art. Thank you. Here's my question. What's your favorite anime and who's your favorite Mystic Messenger boy? I refuse to choose one specific anime to be my favorite, but I can definitely give you a few. Violet Evergarden, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, My Next Life as a Villainess, and The Disastrous Life of Saki. How long did it take you to draw stuff you're satisfied with? I was somewhat satisfied, or at least enough, around 2017, which is when I was about 14 years old. When did you start drawing? I started drawing in like ever since I got into kindergarten, but like as for when I actually start to improve and look for my own style, that would be probably when I was in 7th grade. Did you ever have any bad experience with commissions? I never had a bad experience with a customer per se, but the issue tend to sometimes occur with the money app that we use to transfer the money. So we just end up having to switch to another app, which is why I now use Cash App. Any light or shading tips? Definitely figure out where the sun is directed on your drawing, and then just block in, well, for shadow, you want to block in a shape where there would be a shadow hovering above it, or just where you want the dark areas to be, and always use like a blue or purple for that, and then turn it to multiply and just lower the opacity until you think it looks decent for your piece. For lighting, I'd say use I vary when I do lighting. I vary between the screen option and the add option, which is where you would find when you want to switch it to multiply. And yeah, I just choose orange or yellow for that, and just, fill in the areas where the light would be. If you want, comment it down below and I'll probably do a tutorial on that. How did you learn to draw? I've always been an observer when it comes to drawing, so I would look at things and just try to draw them out at first. Because I remember specifically in kindergarten, I would always try to get those picture books and just lay them on the table next to me and then I would just like replicate it. I wouldn't trace. Like I was surprised by myself. And from what I saw at the time, I don't have them anymore, but like it definitely looked really good in my opinion at the time. If I look back now, I'm not sure if it'll look the same, but I swear to you, it looked just like the freaking book. YouTube tutorials were also another way to go about it, because I definitely looked up many videos on how to draw like anatomy and anime eyes and stuff like that. When did you start doing digital art? Definitely started doing digital art around sometime in 2018. It was on my phone though, so I wish I saved it, my first digital art drawing, because it sucked so bad. I used IBS Paint, and I saw the symmetry tool and I used that, and I thought it looked good, but it really didn't. Like, it really didn't. I wish I could really show it right now, but I can't. How long have you been playing Mystic Messenger? I've started playing 4 years ago when I was in like 8th grade, but yeah, I took a break after I finished all the routes, or the routes, or whatever you call them. And then once V's and Ray's route finally came out, I joined back again and finished theirs. I forgot when it came out. I'm pretty sure it was last year or this year. I'm really confused. I think it came out this year. But anyways, yeah. I just played enough to be able to finish all their routes. Or their routes. I don't know what they're called. I don't know what to call them. Lastly, we're gonna be checking the questions that are left on my Instagram. Don't forget to follow me. How was your day and what programs do you use? My day's been fine. Thank you for asking. And I draw and animate on Procreate. Favorite anime character? Currently, Hanako-kun. Thank you to all of you guys who have submitted a question for me to answer. It was really fun to answer all these questions. And make sure to always leave a comment. Comment if you want a tutorial. Comment what kind of tutorial. And what I should do next time. I'll also leave some polls on Instagram, so go ahead and follow me there for future YouTube video ideas. And yeah. See you guys next time.